Today I'm ranking every demon on a tier list. Why? Because Rask 1904 said so. All right, so that's what you get when you comment in the comment section after the video. All right, Archfiend of Ifnir. Black, 3 generic for a 5/4 demon with flying. Whenever you cycle or discard another card, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature your opponents control. And I'm telling you, when I see this on the battlefield, I'm devastated. It actually saw a lot of play in Living End, in some of the really old Living End lists, where they cycle a bunch of cards in the graveyard, Living End them all back onto the battlefield, and when Archfiend of Ifnir is there, I'm going to get everything wiped out. In fact, even if I deal with the Living End combo and wipe everything out from the graveyard, they could just hard cast this thing, and I was stone dead. So, Archfiend of Ifnir. Alright, it's time to evaluate all you guys. Archfiend of Ifnir, you are an A-tier type of card.
D.
What do you mean D? Oh yeah, my brother's here, by the way. Alright, so we're gonna put you in A-tier. It's not the most broken of all the demons, but I mean, it saw good play when it saw play. I also think it saw some play in Standard. Alright, Andrew's like, Archfiend of Ifnir is S-tier easily. Well, the problem is there's cards like Grizzlebrand. Do I have something really scary for this?
Yeah, the nuclear sound.
Yeah, there we go. We got the nuclear sound. All right, so where am I here? Yeah, let's look up Grizzlebrand. Basically, anything compared to Grizzlebrand. I mean, if we're going to think if something's S tier, it's got to be compared to Grizzlebrand. Black, 4 generic, 7/7, flying lifelink, pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. It's basically the Necropotence that you can show and tell in play, that you can reanimate onto the battlefield. It is one of the quintessential cards to combo off with. Grizzlebrand will draw your entire deck. I mean, you might just win with just a Grizzlebrand in play, a 7/7 flying lifelink creature that can randomly draw you 7 cards. But also, this card will basically draw most of the cards in your deck and then probably combo off in another way. So Grizzlebrand is easily the S tier of all S tier cards. Hell, I probably didn't even need to make the picture skinny, because just make it as wide as possible. I don't think there's going to be a lot of S tier stuff.
Stretch him out. I just want to see what it looks like.
More. Yeah, there we go.
All
no,
the way
that's
out.
There might be another S tier
There
card.
we go.
Okay, I'll re-squeeze him if I need to.
Why?
Oh, Mr. DJ Long here. Loving to see the demon tier list. All right, next we'll look at... no, we have... oh, Super Chat. Thank you very much for the Super Chat. Been a minute. Hope everything's been well with you, Mr. DJ Long hair. Okay, what was the last one? Oh, Abyssal Prosecutor. All right, let's look at Abyssal Prosecutor. Oh, sorry, Persecutor. What have I done?
There he is.
Okay, here's Abyssal Persecutor. Black, 2 generic for a 6/6 demon. Flying Trample. You can't win the game, and your opponents can't lose the game.
Oh, so it's the black version of that angel.
I guess? But it's remember, it's the opposite. Like, you can't win the game, and your opponents can't lose the game, so you can't beat them. It's like a bit of a weird card. The idea being, like, you beat them down with this 6/6 creature, get them to a negative life total, and then you, like, get rid of your Abyssal Persecutor, and then you win the game. So, a bit of a bizarre effect, or maybe you can even donate it to somebody else. I don't know. Is this, like, any good, or is this just a jank card? It's $1, so it's not really saying a whole lot. I don't think it's bad, but I also don't think it's good. I think this is one of those, like, it's fine if you completely build the whole deck around it sort of thing, so I'll give it B tier. Not competitive, but not complete garbage. That's what the B tier is. C tier is, like, garbage. D tier is supreme trash. That, like, you never heard of it because that's how bad it is. Alright, Abza with Rafine. Aren't there a few Rafines? Which one are you talking about?
It's a demon. The Sphinx demon.
Okay, there's one Sphinx demon here. Okay, blue, black, white for a 1/4 Sphinx demon, flying ward 1. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Connive is draw X cards, then discard X cards. Put a counter on that creature for each non-land card discarded this way. This seems very underwhelming to me, but aren't there like big commander decks built around this card? But it's still like a $2 card.
It's 3 mana.
It's 3 mana. You get 3 colors. You got the most powerful ones. Dimir is very important in Commander. Flying Ward 1. It's not really getting me excited. Target only 1 attacking creature connives X. It seems very underwhelming to me. 3 mana, not terrible, but again, I don't think it's very good. It's Abyssal Persecutor range, in my opinion. Oh, Master of Cruelties. This guy's a demon. All right, we got a black red 3 generic 1/4 demon. First strike and death touch, so you be blocking it, it's gonna die. Master of Cruelties can only attack alone. Leave it to me. I don't know, it's like the boss that's like, or is it the boss that fights after all the minions are dead? I don't know.
Great ability.
When Master of Cruelties attacks a player and isn't blocked, that player's life total becomes 1. Master of Cruelties assigns no combat damage this turn, which is very bizarre. So, it seems so jank to me.
Modern Legal.
It is Modern Legal. No one plays it. It's like not a competitive card whatsoever. This is just like an annoying card in Commander where you just snipe off someone who's completely open. And it's 5 mana! It's 5 mana for crying out loud. I don't think this is that great. I think this is jank. This is a jank card. And you know it's jank. But you play it in the deck anyway. Because you're hoping for that game where you basically put someone to 1 and finish them off with like a lightning bolt combo. Because people are gonna complain in the comment section about this. They're like, oh, you didn't do Master of Cruelties justice. That is a jank card. I'm actually surprised it costs like $3. That was like $1 when it came out in Dragon's Base. And sat there for a long time. Alright, we got King Ginger with the super chat. Be'lakor the Dark Master. Be'lakor the Dark Master. The hell is this? Okay, we got red, black, blue, 3 generic for a 6/5 Demon Noble. Flying Prince of Chaos. When Be'lakor the Dark Master enters the battlefield, you draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of demons you control. And Lord of Torment. Whenever another demon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Now that's a strong ability. That one's a good one. They're actually both not bad. The only problem is it's at 6 mana. That's the only problem with these cards. But other than that, like, I think it's both abilities are good. You draw cards and lose life, who cares? If losing life for cards was such a problem, Necropotence and Yawgmoth's Bargain wouldn't be banned. And it also shoots things. Okay, I think I like this card. I don't know how much I like it. How competitive is this? Well, I've never heard of it being competitive at all, so I'm going to put in the B tier. You be in the B tier, demons. Alright, we got a lot of super chats coming up. Next up is Stranger Candy, the Doom Whisperer. Some people still hear that,
It's like
Doom.
Emrakul.
Huh?
It's like Emrakul.
What, with all the arms and
Yeah.
legs? Except it's actual arms and legs. Alright, black, 3 generic for a 6/6 Nightmare Demon. Alright, so its power and toughness are larger than its casting cost. Flying and Trample, pay 2 life, Surveil 2. Whoa! But 5 mana. Pay 2 life to Surveil 2. You can put your life total down to nothing if you need to for Death Shadow. But it's still 5 mana. It seems okay. It looks like a limited bomb in my opinion, but we don't judge things based on limited bombs. I think it's going to be Master of Cruelties range. It's like, or no, it's Surveil 2. Hold on, no. Wait a minute. You get to let's reevaluate this. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on the top of your library in any order. So this actually, maybe this is broken because you get to put them in the graveyard. So filling up your graveyard for graveyard synergy. Do you know what? I take that back. Do you know what? Maybe this is A tier. Even though it doesn't look that competitive, but you know what? It looks playable in Commander. You have a lot of life to work with, so you could probably dump a whole bunch of stuff into the graveyard. I think. I don't know. Am I overrating this? Am I underrating Master of Cruelties? Alright, Mr. DJ Longhair. Season Perverted of Truth? Perverter? The Perv. Okay, Season Perverter of Truth. We got black 3 generic for a 6/5 Demon Spirit. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards. Of each player's upkeep, and it's 5 mana for a 6/5 Demon Spirit. Holy crap, this version is $500. Some people like their Perverter of Truths. Isn't it like is this just a howling mine of some sort? At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards. So it's like a super howling mine. Okay. B tier. We go on the B. You go see a little bit of your head over here. Confusing Alex! Shadowborn Demon. He's modern legal. Yeah, as my brother would say.
We'll see about that. Oh, yeah.
It is modern legal. All right, black 3 generic for a 5/6 demon flying. When Shadowborn Demon enters the battlefield, destroy target non-demon creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are fewer than 6 creature cards in your graveyard, sacrifice a creature. Okay, so it's basically a 5 mana. It's a 5 mana removal spell with flying. Enters the battlefield, destroy target non-demon creature. If there are fewer than 6 creatures in your graveyard, sack a creature.
Yeah.
Which means you could sacrifice this thing. You know what? I'm not feeling it. That's 5 mana. Yeah, 5 mana removal spell. Going in the C tier. It always pains me to like put the super chat so low, but I mean that's why. That's why you're super chat. You know it's not that good. All right, we got Villas, Broker of Blood. How many Villases are there out here? Villas. Black 5 generic for an 8/8 flyer. Black, pay 2 life. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Whenever you lose life, draw that. What? What is going on here? That is insane. This has a hefty casting cost, but it does a lot. Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. I don't get. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the deal is you have to at least pay some mana for this. But it's pay a black, draw 2 cards. This card's insane. Why doesn't this see more play? Well, it is like a $7 card, but like I think it should see a lot more play. That is nuts. I think you get what you pay for, and if you pay 8 mana, get this on the battlefield, then it most certainly is going to be pretty strong. You're going to be drawing a lot of cards from there. I think everyone will be sweating bullets. All right, let's Christopher with the Soul Swindler. Let's Soul Swindler it up. Okay, black 4 generic for a 5/3 demon employee. This isn't even is this even a real card? Oh, it's one of those. Okay, it's probably a real card. As long as you've visited an attraction this turn, Soul Swindler has Indestructible. When Soul Swindler enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Finally, we have our first D tier. I don't care about any of that stuff. I actually don't know how powerful this is. I can't evaluate. I don't know. This came from one of the stupid Unfinity. Get out of here. Couldn't make that work very well.
Maybe we can open the bumper cars.
Yeah, maybe you could. Rob Boy with the super chat. Like spooky themes. Lord of the Void. Alright, we got black 4 generic for the 7/7 flyer. Whenever Lord of the Void deals the combat damage to a player, exile the top 7 cards of that player's library, then put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield under your control. So, no ETB. You can't guarantee that you deal combat damage to your opponent, but you know what? It is a pretty strong effect if you can pull it off. So, B tier. That's a B tier card. Man, they just haven't made a whole lot of... Here, we'll make Grizzlebrand even wider. Yeah. It's probably going to take up this entire S tier at some point. The longer the show goes that there's nothing on S tier, the wider Grizzlebrand gets. Okay, Blake with a Master of the Feast. Oh, this guy. Black, 1 generic for a 5/5 flyer. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent draws a card. This did see, like, some play in Standard at the time, because, hey, 5/5 flyer for 3 mana, that ain't bad. But letting your opponent draw a card, not that great either. Being of your upkeep, each opponent, so you just pass the turn, we get the draw card, and then we just kill this thing. And there are a lot of cards that kill this. It's not such the boogeyman that it used to be. But I'll give, for historical sake, I'll give it the B tier. And then we got Captain Wow, the Treacherous Pit Dweller. Who likes to dwell in them pits? Armpits. All right, black, 4/3. For when Treacherous Pit Dweller enters the battlefield from a graveyard, target opponent gains control of it. Why? So it's just a 2/4. So it's a it's a 2-mana 4/3, and then if it dies, you give it away. You know what's interesting about this? Well, anyway, 2-mana 4/3 I don't think is very exciting in Magic the Gathering anymore.
Is a Planeswalker an opponent?
No.
Can you give it to...
Can't give it to a Planeswalker. No, you can't do that.
Liliana can have it.
No, you have to give it to... You have to give it to a person across the table. I'll give it to C tier. It's not bad. It's not D tier quality. Oh, what is this guy? Lady Orca.
Free Willy.
This is a demon with no stats. It's literally just a 7-mana, 7/4 creature. All right, Lady Orca, you got it. You can hang out in the attraction world. It's basically what this is. Hang out with the attractions down there. Okay, do we have any more super chats? Looking for them super chats. Okay, we do have... Oh, Lord Xander!
Hello, Markzilla. Oh, this is that guy that does half of everything.
What, Lord Xander?
Yeah.
Yeah, red, black, blue, 4 generic for a 6/6 vampire demon noble. When Lord Xander enters the battlefield, target opponent discards half their cards in their hand rounded down. When it attacks, defending player mills half their library rounded down. And when Lord Xander dies, target opponent sacks half their non-land perms they control rounded down.
Yeah, really good.
No, it's like, it doesn't do anything, really. 7 mana, make your opponent discard half the cards in their hand. Well, they don't have anything left in their hand. I mean, and then when it attacks, you don't kill anyone. They just lose half their library. You might even be helping them. Man, these are really polarizing cards. Look at this. Just so many middling demons. And then just, gotta be careful because you might make a Grizzlebrand, you know what I mean? Gyruda! Hold on, I have a super chat. I'm gonna get back to Guy. We gotta get to Rob Boy here. I have a new policy. We gotta balance out the super chats with fan chats.
The foul-blooded.
The foul-blooded. Okay, we got black, 5 generic, 8/8 demon, flying trample, pay 2 life, sack another creature, search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library. That's a good card. A little too expensive to be completely broken, but I think that's an A tier card. You get to sack your creatures and exchange it for anything in your library. That's a strong ability. Pay 2 life, sack another. Yeah, I like it. And also it has the upside of just beating your opponent's face in really badly. Okay, let's get to the Gyruda. Gyruda of all Gyrudas. There were some, okay, before they fixed the companion ability, like before they fixed the mechanic, this actually was completely broken. So your starting deck contains only cards with even mana values, which is not too hard. When Gyruda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. I don't remember how this worked. I think it was something to the effect of you put a bunch of clones in your deck, and when you do have the clones in your deck, you could copy the Gyruda to keep milling your deck, and then put like a bunch of Gyruda. And there were some clones that were like, if this is a legendary creature, like it loses legendary, like it can both be on the battlefield or something to that effect. So this used to be but I don't know if it's any good anymore, since you have to pay that Gyruda, that companion tax. So we're gonna give it A tier. That is an A tier, and it's a companion. And maybe it's S tier, because it was like a combo card. Like it basically won on the spot if you got the Gyruda in play. But right now, Gyruda has been kept in check, so it will go down over there. Ellie with the Sire of Insanity. There's a lot of these cards I know about, but I didn't know that they were demons. Okay, red, black, 4 generic for a 6/4 demon. At the beginning of each end step, each player discards his or her hand. This used to be one of the premier Reanimator cards, until now we have better things like, you know, like Atraxa and so on. Because if you got this in play turn 1, like you basically won the game. Like if you reanimated this thing on the play, your opponent went down to 1 card, and like, what are the odds? You know, it's like, it was like Grief. Like it was like how, you know how people play Grief and they reanimate Grief and rip out 2 cards from their hand, and they can barely deal with this stupid menacing 4/3/2 creature or 4/3 creature. That's what Sire of Insanity was like. You just put it in play, your opponent discards their hand, and then like, okay, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
He's just playing with his dolls.
At the beginning of each end step, each player discard. Huh? Yeah, they were playing with dolls. So anyway, the card is still good.
He's got imagination. He likes playing with
You know what? I might boost this to S tier. That's a really busted ability. I think that's still good. All right, move. Well, we still have enough room for Grizzlebrand and Sire of Insanity. I think Sire is an S tier card. Could be wrong. I think it's S tier. Okay, we got. Do we do this one? Razaketh?
Yes, the foul-blooded.
Oh yeah, that was that one. Not S tier. Definitely not. We have Lucky Roll here with the super chat. Archfiend of the Dross.
Not another one.
They have many Drosses out there. This whole Dross family. Black, black, 2 generic for a 6/6 flyer. Archfiend of the Dross enters the battlefield with 4 oil counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from Archfiend of the Dross. Then if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, its controller loses 2 life. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, its controller loses 2 life. The problem with this thing is you're probably not going to win in time. You're just going to die, so I think this is like an overrated card. I know a lot of people are hyped for this card, but it kills you. It's like life. It's so tough it kills you. So C tier. You can tell by the prices that this card is overrated. Alright, next up we have Mr. Smart. Very smart. Kuro. The Pit Lord. Black, 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 6 generic for a 9/9 Demon Spirit. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Kuro Pit Lord unless you pay quadruple black. What is this? Like the alpha days? When you had to like, you had these stupid upkeep costs? Is it paying homage or something? Pay 1 life. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. It's not bad. But it's not good either. You know, as it is around here. Alright, you go to the B tier. Actually, you know what? I think it is bad. I'm gonna go to C tier. It's too expensive for its effect. It does shoot down creatures, so I think it's a little useful in that regard.
Tough.
Owen! What do you think about Scourge of the Sky? Oh my goodness. Scourge of the Skyclaves. This used to be S tier for sure. It was a black 1 generic XX spell, kicker of black and 4 generic. Whenever you cast this spell, if it was kicked, each player loses half their life rounded up. Scourge of the Skyclave's power and toughness are each equal to 20 minus the highest life total among all players. So the kicker thing is amazing. It's an amazing creature for 2 mana, but the problem is they made Dress Down, which makes creatures lose all abilities, which means this thing dies on the spot. Before the printing address down, this was an S tier card. Now it is only an A tier card.
What did Trickster do to this thing?
It blew it up. But not everyone knows what Trickster does, because people think Merfolk is a laughing stock. But everyone knows what Dress Down is, because that's just a very, very popular card, period. We have a lot of Among Us. I should have Among Us sound effect. Your super chat go through? Probably. Did we see it? Maybe it didn't. Hold on. Or did I miss? I should have, like... Oh, there's a starred one. Oh, look at this. I now have a very... Your super chat did not go through. Okay, cool. That's great. So now I can see all the super chats, so nothing will get past me. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I can be at the forefront of this live, and I can just go back later. Okay, did we do a super chat already? Or no? I can't remember. What was the last thing? We just did this one. Was that a super chat or no?
It was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't super chat.
What do you think about Scores of the Sky, Cliff?
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, so now we go to... Now we do public one. Robert. Pestilence Demon.
No question. Because you spelled it wrong.
Yeah. It's not the pestilence. The demon.
You could use some skin cream.
Yeah, it could. All the demons could use some skin cream. All right, black, 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 5 generic for a 7/6 demon with flying. Pay a black. Pestilence Demon deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. So, not bad. I mean, it's Pestilence the card, so you can wipe the board, but like you might also wipe your own board. You also might kill yourself in the process. So we give it the old B tier. All right, now we go to the starred ones. So King Ginger. Give it a Jinjo sound effect. Rakdos, Lord of Pits. Yeah, this is great. Okay, we got red, black, black for a 6/6 demon. You can't cast Rakdos, Lord of Riots. Sorry, it's Lord of Riots. Until...
Unless.
Did I do this one right? Oh, yeah, it is Lord of Riots. Unless an opponent lost life this turn. Flying Trample. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each 1 life your opponents have lost this turn. That's amazing! Why have I never heard of this card?
It's legal in Modern.
It is legal in Modern. Not only is it legal in Modern, it's like castable. That's an opponent lost, but they have to lose life this turn. 4 mana for a 6/6 flyer really isn't that impressive these days, but it has Trample. I think this is a good card. I've never heard of this card, but I'll put it in the A tier. I could give it A tier status. It probably... Could this make some play somewhere? I'm not sure. King Ginger changed his profile icon. I don't know where I am anymore. I know. I feel that way about a lot of you that change your profile icons. All right. Mark Zilla with the Dreadfast Demon. The policy now is we take a super chat, then we take a non-super chat.
You mean Dreadfeast?
Dreadfeast? Yeah, probably they meant Dreadfeast. All right, black, 5 generic for a 6/6 flyer. At the beginning of your end step, sack a non-demon trigger. If you do, create a token that's a copy of Dreadfast Demon. Clunky, slow. I don't think... Nothing exciting. You have to wait to the end of your turn to just make a copy of another flyer. Big deal. C tier. All right, next we've got Owen with huge super chat. Have you done the most expensive demon yet? Archfiend of Despair. So you mean a lot of people like this card? That's what you're telling me. All right, black, 6 generic for a 6/6 flyer. Your opponents can't gain life. That's probably why people like this card. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. So basically it's doing double the damage. I can see why people like this card. Very relevant effect on the battlefield, and also deals like at the beginning of each end step. Oh wow, this could happen to anybody. So I like it. Very powerful card, A tier.
It's a card.
Very powerful effect. A lot of people hate life gain too. Flyman Eternal. What the hell is going on in the avatar? Doom Whisper.
Didn't we just see this? Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did. We saw this one already. We already ranked it. It sucks. Okay, we'll get another freebie. Larry Law with Mendel Profane Prince. Oh, is this on the other side of this one? Oh, okay. Okay, so we got the Westvale Abbey land card, which actually is a really good card. I mean, it sees play in a lot of decks, because if you just have a bunch of random creatures on the battlefield, you can transform this into a giant demon. So tap to add a colorless mana, pay 5, tap, pay 1 life, put a 1/1 white and black human cleric creature token onto the battlefield. But if you just happen to have a bunch of creatures lying around, you pay 5, tap, sacrifice 5 creatures, and transform this into the 9/7 Flying Lifelink Indestructible Haste Ormondale Profane Prince.
With Grizzlebrand gone. What?
Oh, what is this? With Grizzlebrand gone? What happened to Grizzlebrand? Guess paid too much life. The Skurs Dag eagerly awaited another demon to claim their devotion. Ormondale did not make them wait long.
There's some lore with Grizzlebrand in there.
Yeah, some lore with the Grizzlebrand. I think this is is this S tier? Now I feel like dividing all this stuff up. I like this card. And that is an S tier demon. Super powerful. Immediately coming in to hastily blow up everybody. Okay, we're going to go through... I have a lot more super chats to get through, but we have to thank our sponsor right now. FusionGamingOnline.com. Deal of the week this week. What is the deal? It's not that. It's something else. Save up to 50% off all Magic booster packs. This will only be available for people in Canada, because only sealed product can be shipped in Canada. But if you want, you get 50% off all your Magic boosters. You want some boosters?
Does that
You like to
include
gamble? I don't think they have any alpha in stock.
Whatever, it's dumb.
But if you need singles, they ship that anywhere around the world. I've been buying my singles from Fusion Gaming, and I use my coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off those singles. Also, when you use it, you support the channel. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place for renting Magic cards online. Ability to play any format you want. You want to play Pioneer? Pioneer season it's going to be over soon. It's going to be Modern season too. But if you need to play Pioneer and you don't know what deck to play test them all using Mana Traders on Magic Online. You can support the channel using coupon code Nikachu_PG2 for 10% off your first 2 months. That sounds like a golf.
Yeah,
a golf coupon code. Yeah, the PGA. The PG2. Okay, whatever.
You can find us at the mini golf course.
Back to you can find us at the mini golf course. We should have went mini golfing at the Mall of America. I regret. Okay, I might have to just blow through all these super chats. All right, we got J Antonio. Thank you very much for the super chat. Reaper. Sorry, from the Abyss. Reaper from the Abyss! Alright, black, 3 generic for a 6/6 flying. Morbid, at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, destroy target non-demon creature. So you get like a 2-for-1. But it's very expensive for this 2-for-1. If at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died... So I guess you could destroy a creature to like reanimate this thing or something. I'm just trying to think if there's some world where you can sack a creature to get this guy in play. And then, I don't know, get some value there. I still think it's just a B tier type of card. Very expensive for creature destruction. Okay, back to live. Demonic Hordes. The hell is that? It is a demon. Black, 3 generic for a 5/5 demon that destroys lands. At the beginning of your upkeep, unless you pay black, tap Demonic Hordes and sack a land an opponent's and sacrifice a land of an opponent's choice. Good God, that thing's terrible. Here, we'll get one of these hordes.
It's not.
But it can destroy lands. At the beginning of your upkeep, yeah, I'm not paying. No upkeep costs for me.
They can all ride
To
the
the
Ferris
circuit.
wheel.
Yeah, they can all ride the Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel land.
One version of this is almost 400.
Oh, is it?
$100.
Okay, now we have... Oh, did you super chat twice? Oh, thank you very much for the super chats, J. Antonio. I really appreciate it. You did it twice for the same card. Okay, we go moving on to Rot Boy. Archfiend of Despair. Did we do that one?
Archfiend of Desk.
Yeah, why did it...
Yes.
Yeah, we did this one. Thank you very much for the super chat anyway. Burning Paper, son. One of these. Oh, so your super chat did get through. Okay, Rune Scared Demon. Is it
Maybe it's
Scared
Rune
Demon?
Sacred?
Maybe it's just Rune Demon.
Rune Scarred.
Scarred Demon. Alright, we figured it out. Black, 5 generic. Flying, 6/6 creature. When Rune Scarred Demon enters the battlefield, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Search your library for... Oh, so it's Demonic Tutor. You get 1 Demonic Tutor. 7 mana, always. They always get... All these stupid demons are 1,000,000 mana. Alright. We gotta make a decision here. Is it A tier? Or is it B tier? I think it's B tier. I do like that it's a Demonic Tutor attached to a body, but you can't repeatedly do it or anything. We have one up here that repeatedly does that, so... Anyway. Did we do Balor yet? I don't know who Balor is, so probably no.
Ballerina.
Ooh, a red demon. Okay, we have red, 3 generic for a 5/5 flyer. It's like a dragon, basically. When it attacks or dies, choose 1 or more. Each mode must target a different player. Target opponent draws 3 cards, and then discards 3 cards at random. Oh, God. Target opponent sacks a non-token artifact. And then Balor deals damage to target opponent equal to the number of cards in their hand. What a weird card. It's like, it's not... I don't know if it does it even do anything, really. When it attacks or dies, you choose these weird modes. Each mode must target a different... Oh! Choose 1 or more. Oh, so you can do all of them. So someone sacks a non-token artifact. You can have them deal damage equal to the number of cards in their hand. Oh, this is just bizarre. I don't really feel like this goes anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like a $5 card. I'm going to put it in the C tier. It's probably... What are the stats again? It's a 5/5 for 5 mana. That's not bad. But the abilities are just bizarre. I gotta put it higher. There's worse cards. Just on stats alone, I think it deserves to be higher. Alright, next we got Stetson. Spawn of Mayhem.
May.
Apparently I don't know how to spell Mayhem. I don't know how to spell anything.
It's right here.
Alright, 4 mana for a 4/4 creature with Spectacle. You can cast this spell for its Spectacle cost rather than pay its mana cost if an opponent lost life this turn. Flying Trample. Beneath your upkeep, Spawn of Mayhem deals 1 damage to each player. Then if you have 10 or less life, put a +1/+1 counter on Spawn of Mayhem. 3 mana 4/4 flyer with Trample? I'm in. I like this card. This is like a card that like probably demon players don't want to play because it's underwhelming, but it's like it's a decent. Well, it's not really a Tarmogoyf, is it? Flying Trample deals damage to each. So it's like a 5 power creature because it deals 1 damage to each player, including yourself. I'm giving it the A tier. That's a competitive card, in my opinion. Spectral Maniac. How about Mind Rack Demon? We go take a look. All right, black 2 generic for a 4/5 flying trample again. When Mind Rack Demon enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard, and then Delirium. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 4 life unless there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Good God! Basically, so we lose life. 4 life, in fact, unless we have Delirium. Alright. Time to go to Carnival World.
They can all ride in the spook house.
Yeah, the spook house. They can be part of the haunted house. They can find a job over there. Alright, we got next. Did we do this one? Thank you very much.
Yes.
Prince Lord. Oh, but he has also another one. Lord of the Pit. Okay, we didn't have that one. Thank you very much, Gorism. We have black, 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 4 generic for a 7/7 flying trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, sack a creature other than Lord of the Pit. If you can't, Lord of the Pit deals 7 damage to you. I don't really like these cards that, like, deal damage to us. I don't think flying and trample is a relevant enough ability, so I'm putting it in the C tier. Unless we want to lose the life. Well, here's one interesting one. West Vale Abbey.
Which we just saw.
We just saw that one?
Yeah, because that one transforms into the other guy. It's the land.
Oh, is it this?
The
Oh, okay, yeah. Right. Oh, there are 2 Ormondels? Was there the other one? Well, I gave him the Lord of the Pit, so I'm not going back. I'm not giving 2 super. You don't get 2 for 1. Oh, wait, George, Hellcarver Demon. Do I have one? Hold on. Whoa. I have one right here. Okay, whatever.
Take a screenshot.
I was supposed to sell this when it spiked. I didn't sell it all. Now it's like $1 again. Yeah, I have one on my table. Damn it, I was supposed to sell this to Fusion. Now it's like back to $5. Damn it! I missed the chance. I've been sitting on this card for eternity. Black, 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 3 generic for a 6/6 flyer. It deals, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice all other perms you control and discard your hand. Exile the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast any number of non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. It's got some combo with some card. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works. But I don't care. This thing is janky as hell. C tier. Because of that combo, it's C tier. If it didn't have that combo, it'd go into the D tier. You know what? You know what's not too bad? It's 6 mana for a 6/6 flyer. It's probably its best abilities. All right, next we've got Lucky Roll. Are you so lucky? Spawn of. Did we do this one?
Maybe.
Spawn of Mayhem.
Spelling it wrong again.
Yeah, I know. I'm very good at that. Yeah, we did that one. Thank you very much for the super chat, though. Yo, little Ted. Archdemon of Palino. And please read the last ruling on this on Scryfall. It's quite amusing. All right, then. Good God, what's going on here? It's a text box full of words. Okay, black, black, 5/4. Sorry, black, black, 2 generic for a 5/4 demon. Draft Archdemon of Paliano face up. Oh, it's from the conspiracy set. As long as Archdemon of Palino is face up during the draft, you can't look at booster packs and must draft cards at random. After you draft 3 cards this way, turn Archdemon of Paliano face down. You may look at the cards as you draft them.
That's weird.
It's not even a good card. It's 4 mana for a 5/4 flyer. Who cares? Like, it's not... 24 cents. Should be worth less than that. All right. Okay, if you have more than 1 face-up Archdemon of Paliano, keep track of the number of cards you've drafted at random for each one. Each card you draft at random counts towards the demands of all your Archdemons. While you're doing this, consider carefully why the Archdemon seems to favor you. Consider carefully. All right, then. I will consider carefully. Did we do Abyssal Persecutor? I don't know. Shredder all...
I don't think you did.
All right, Shredder. Shredder of the guitar. Abyssal Persecutor. I think that's the sack something, tap a creature. So, oh yeah, we did this one.
Yeah, no,
It's one of the old OG ones. GWJ, Dream Devourer. Devour your dreams. Oh, look at this. A demon for 2 mana. Black 1 generic for a 0/3 demon cleric. Each non-land card in your hand without foretell has foretell. Its foretell cost is each equal to its mana cost reduced by 2. Whenever you foretell a card, Dream Devourer gets +2/+0 until end of turn. I've seen this card in action. It was terrible. It was so bad. I would rather play a clunky 8/9 creature over this, because the problem is you have to play foretell cards to make this card work. Right? I think it's whenever you foretell a card. Yeah, so it's the clunkiest of all trash possible. Toads, Prince of the Thralls. The Thralls, don't they get sacrificed? Okay, we got red, black, black, blue, 4 generic for a 7/7 demon. Whenever a permanent opponent controls is put into a graveyard, put that card into play under your control unless that player pays 3 life. So they're probably going to pay you the 3 life, right? Yeah, it's one of those cards that looks great at first, but your opponent gets to choose what happens. And so, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. C tier. Three different colors for this thing? Get out of here. We did Scourge of the Skyclaves. It be here. Do we have more super chats? Did I miss any super chats?
No.
I don't think I did. Do we see Treacherous Pit Dweller?
Yes.
I'm always paranoid I've missed a super chat. It gives the cards foretell. You don't need any. Yeah, well, that is true, but it turns everything super clunky. Anyway, I think it's dumb. This is a Shredder of Turtles. That's not a real card, is it? Okay, who hasn't gotten one? What about Tobarax? Hope's Demise. Or Tabrax. Well, I like the name. Oh, it's a 3-mana one. All right, black 2 generic for a 2/2 flyer. Tabrax. Hope's Demise has lifelink as long as it has 5 or more +1/+1 counters on it. That's a lot of counters. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a counter on Tabrax. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card. If you do, you lose 1 life. I like this card. Like, this actually looks remotely playable. It also looks like something Balder would like to play. Who loves demons and clerics. I'm giving it... Damn it. I can't with a good conscience give it an A tier, because I think the deck is a bit clunky, but I can give it a B tier. It's not bad. It's okay. Okay, yo, little Ted with the super chat. Demagoth Titan. Demagoth. Them Titans, right? Oh, God. Okay, so we got Golgari, 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 Golgari. 11/10 creature. How the hell did they balance this? When Demagoth Titan attacks or blocks, sack a creature.
It's modern legal.
This card is wild. So it's basically a 4-mana... It reminds me of that Rotting Regisaur, which is 3 mana. You also have to sack a creature every turn or something like that. Or you lose a life?
Why doesn't more people play this?
Because it's a 4-mana vanilla creature. Attacks or blocks, you have to sack a creature. You know what? This is probably crap. Every single time you attack, you probably have to sacrifice itself.
They can all ride the teacups.
Yep, they can ride the teacups. If they fit. Those teacups are really... Obnixilis! Oh, sorry. I know what you're talking about. The Fallen. A lot of Obnixilises out there. Black, black, 3 generic for a 3/3 with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may have target player lose 3 life. If you do, put 3 counters on Obnixilis the Fallen. So it's been effectively a 5-mana 6/6 that can get bigger. I actually think it's reasonably costed as well. And I like the landfall ability.
It looks like he has diarrhea.
Take a close inspection. Yeah, you're right. All the demons have diarrhea. That's why they're demons. Everything is fiery. I'm running out of room everywhere. B tier. We're running out of room in the B tier. We have 15 minutes to go. There's a lot of demons in this game. This is wild. The 5/5 flying demons that Obnixilis of the Black Oath can create. I don't know what that card is. Wait, do we have another super chat? Omeek. Archfiend's Vessel. Cheapest demon around. It's oh, you mean the cheapest of all the demons? No, it's a human cleric. Or does it transform? Black 1/1 lifelink. When Archfiend's Vessel enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. I'll make an exception for this one. And I actually don't think it's too bad. Enters the battlefield. If it entered from your graveyard, or if you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. You get a demon. So effectively a 1-mana 5/5 Well, not really. I mean, you gotta cheat it or something. I like it. I think.
Graveyard players love cheating.
Yeah, they do. Legal cheating. Baldur loves the Archfiend. Jax! Whoops, where's Jax? Demonic Hordes.
I think we already had this.
Did we?
All the little guys? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to get to a free one first. Uber Tuna! Sloppity Bile. Is this really a card? It is. Sloppity Bile Piper. It actually came from that, what's it called? Warhammer set. Black 3 generic for a 3/3 demon. Jolly Gut Pipes. Pay 2, tap, sack a creature. The next creature spell you cast this turn has Cascade. Holy crap! But it's a 4 mana 3/3. Sack a creature. Makes your, and you have less mana to use for that next creature. It's probably jank. But maybe it's good. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna put in the C tier. Running out of space here. Maybe I gotta promote things to S tier. There's just not a lot of S tier stuff. Or we gotta make, I don't know, we gotta make him wider or something.
There he goes.
King Ginger, thank you very much for the super chat. Demon Lord, Bells and Lock. Today I learned you people love demons. You love demons a lot. How many people have demon, like, EDH decks? It's just full of the most clunkiest creatures of all time. Black 4 generic for a 6/6 flying trample. When this creature enters the battlefield, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card, then put that card into your hand. If the card's converted mana cost is 4 or greater, repeat this process. You could draw 1,000,000 cards. Demon Lord Bells and Lock deals 1 damage to you for each card you put into your hand this way. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. God, where do I put you? I'm gonna squeeze you between something. Yeah, you can be a B tier. Everything's really hidden around here. It's like where's Waldo? Where's the Bells and Lock?
There he is.
It's in between 2 cards. Alright, next one, what do you guys have? Okay, Vitron Espada. I basically do sack squirrels from Chatterfang to help sack outlets that the demons need. So basically, the squirrels are a great ally to the demons. Who would have thought? The squirrels and the demons together at once. At last.
Emrakul and 15 squirrels.
Blade of the Ani? Is this even a... It's a demon equipment. Alright, black 1 generic for a 3/1 with Menace. Equipped creature has base power and toughness 5/5, has Menace, and is a black demon in addition to its other colors and other types. And then you have Reconfigure. Attach this creature to... This is an interesting card. Turns anything into a demon. It's not even bad. It turns into a 5/5 basically with semi-evasion. Yeah, I can make this an A tier card. The problem is there's not enough S tier demons. Everything's getting flooded everywhere else. Okay, we have Avatar of Woe. Isn't Avatar... No, Avatar of Woe is an Avatar. Elbrus? The Binding Blade? That is not a demon. Oops. Is it a demon?
13/13.
Oh, it turns into a demon. Okay, I take it back. All right. Elbrus, the Binding Blade. It's 7 mana. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. When equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, unequip Elbrus, the Binding Blade, then transform it. You've set off my trap card. Okay, Witherngar Unbound. A 13/13 flying, intimidate, trample. Whenever a player loses the game, put 13 +1/+1 counters on Witherngar Unbound. Anyway, I think this card sucks. At the front half is like too complicated, where it's just too hard to pull off. 7 mana, equipped creature gets almost nothing. You have to deal damage to a player. I don't even know if there's a really good payoff here. Flying, intimidate, trample. It's all flavor, no win. To the carnival you go. To Flavor Town.
You can play the shooting games.
Yeah. Or like some sort of dart throwing game. You know, whoops. So not dart, like blade throwing. You throw knives. Great carnival game.
You can win the big plush toy.
Yeah, they could. Was this? Did we look at this one? Dark Master. Thank you very much for the super chat, by the way, you little Ted. Oh, we did this one. We did this one a long time ago. Where did we put it? I think I put it.
Right,
yeah, here it is. The B tier. Probably it deserves more now that I look at it. Here, let's promote this one because I like what it did. Now that I've seen all the other demons, this thing seems like a bomb. Yeah, you enter the battlefield, draw cards and stuff, and whenever another demon enters the battlefield under your control, you snipe things off or just deal damage. Yeah, this thing, I underrated this thing. If you made it this far into the video, I've saved this card. Who else? I'm trying to look for someone. Oh no, that's just what we have on the screen. Raccoon, yes, Raccoon avatar spotted. Yeah. Okay, Kyle Driver with the super chat. I'm late. Have we done Hidetsugo and Kiri? Nope. And Kyrie. This is a Demir card. All right, we got black, blue, blue, 2 generic for a 5/4 flyer. It's an ogre demon dragon. When Hidetsugu and Kyrie enter the battlefield, draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. It's a brainstorm. When Hidetsugu and Kyrie dies, exile the top card of your library. Target opponent loses life equal to its mana value, and if it's an instant or sorcery card, you can cast it without paying its mana cost. I don't like this dying thing, but it's okay. First off, it's 5 mana for a 5/4 flyer that draws you a card. This is one of the cheaper demons I've seen all day, for crying out loud. And it also has great value when it dies. I actually think, well, I don't know if I could put this S tier. It's still not that insane, but it's still a very, very good card. This is definitely A tier though. Put this on top of some other ones. Definitely an A tier card. I like it. Brian Cohen, Jaren and Westville Abbey are insane. How about Jaren? I don't know what Jaren is. We looked at Westville Abbey. Yes. Corrupted Bishop.
As they all are.
So there's on the other side it's a demon. All right, so for black 2 generic we have a 2/3. When enters a battlefield or another non-token human control dies, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 white human creature token. Pay 2 mana. Target human you control gains lifelink until end of turn. At the beginning of your end step, if you have exactly 13 life, you can pay 6 mana if you do transform this thing. And it transforms into, I guess, another Ormondel the Corruptor. A lot of Ormondels out there. 6/6 flying trample lifelink. Sack another creature, draw a card. Problem is the front half requires you to go down to exactly 13 life. That is janky as hell. Alright. Great picture, though. But not good enough. C tier you go. A little too jank.
You're probably supposed to take a picture of the other side.
No, that's okay. We can have this guy over here. So Gyruda should be S tier in my opinion for figuratively and literally breaking Legacy. But only when all the companions broke Legacy when they didn't have to pay the companion tax. But now you have to pay that companion tax. It's not as good. I do have it up there though. They were one of the stronger Legacy companions post Zerda Luris ban due to the combo and glitched arena. It was only because once they added that companion tax, the deck died. It's all fair now. Although Luris is still not fair. I know what you mean, but like the card has been errated and the new errata doesn't let the card go crazy anymore. All right, what's next? We've got from Alec Kazam. True. No, that's
maybe his response.
Yeah, that was a response. Jesse, I don't think Jesse's got one yet today. Okay, Archfiend of Depravity. Okay, we got 5 mana for a 5/4 flyer. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player chooses up to 2 creatures he or she controls, then sacks the rest. Each opponent's end step. What does that incentivize? I think that incentivizes people for like attacking with everything, and then if a lot of stuff gets blocked, who cares? Because you're gonna lose it anyway. What a wild card. Yeah, do we have each opponent's? And it only affects the opponents. Okay, I'll give it A tier. Oh, we're running out of room here. Squeeze it in over here. Looks good. Chen Fred, Infernal Denizen. Infernal Denizen. The hell is this? Okay, it is a demon. Based on the errata. All right, black, 7 generic. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice 2 swamps. If you can't, tap Infernal Denizen, and an opponent may gain control of a creature you control of their choice for as long as Infernal Denizen remains on the battlefield. Tap, gain control of target creature for as long as Infernal Denizen remains on the battlefield. What the hell? I think this is too much effort. You're basically going to lose everything on the battlefield making this guy work. Look at the guy's face. He knows he's no good. D tier. God, this card's terrible. We got Puri with Mold Demon. The Mold Demon. This looks like a Mold Demon. Oh, this is even more moldy. Okay, forget it. I take it back. It's a Fungus Demon. Black, 5 generic. When Mold Demon enters the battlefield, sack it unless you sacrifice 2 swamps. What's with this sacking garbage? I gotta sack my swamps just to have a random creature on the battlefield? Alright, we're filling up D tier. D tier's getting its fill today. Have we done Tombstalker? Oh my god! That's a real card. In fact, I've seen it played in Legacy not too long ago. So, well, someone played against me. Because it gets around Snuff Out. And, yeah, I guess that's it. It gets around Snuff Out. And it can use Delve. Black, 6 generic for a 5/5 flying with Delve. Exile each each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spell costs 1 less to cast. Do you know what? I think this is an S tier card. It's effectively a 2-mana flyer. Wow, we finish it off with an S tier. It's a very deserving S tier card. It's only pushed out because there's some other better Delve cards out there. But outside of that, this is like one of the better ones. Hey, Rob Boy has a super chat before we're all done. One and done. Vagroth. Varagoth. Blood Sky Sire. Black 2 generic. For a 2/3 with Death Touch. And it's got Boast. Black 1 generic. Target player searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it. Oh. So it's it's like Vampiric Tutor, right? It's a Vampiric Tutor that is a 2/3 creature. Target player, so this could be you. This card's insane, and it's Death Touch, but it's not instant. It's just, you can only do it. Oh, hold on. Activate this ability only if the creature attacked this turn, and only once each turn. But you could do it. I didn't know you. Activate this ability only if this creature attacked this turn. Hold on, how does Boast work? I don't even know. Okay, Boast. Black 1 generic. Target player searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it. Activate this ability only if this creature attack. Oh, you have to have this creature in play, and you have to attack with it. Okay, that makes it a lot worse. I thought it was like discard this card. Still A tier card. I give the A tier treatment. I like it. Alright, that's it. That's it for Coffee and MTG today. Thank you very much for joining me. As usual, you want to be part of the show. Got to be here Monday to Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for your support. All the super chats, everyone who's a supporter, a member on YouTube, and also a patron on Patreon. Thank you very much. And plus, also, we got to thank the people who are here to make the show itself. People like Jesse, Mr. Deadhead, Lucky Roll, Poxy, Toads, Burning Paper Sun, Rod Boy, Abzo, Tommy Siddons, Erland, Christopher B, and also, you know, we got thank Balder and Uber Tuna, and King Ginger, of course. Because without you guys, I'd have no show. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing up them coffees, and we'll keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you at the next